covering every county. This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. So glad you could join us for Arkansas Today. I'm Suzanne Bruner. Two bail bondswomen are facing charges in connection to a bogus arrest in Garland County. Sheriff's deputies arrested Camila Kism and Catherine Mayer on false imprisonment charges. This all stems from an incident in June. The police report shows Chisholm and Mayer went inside of a home, handcuffed a woman, and went through her phone. The bail bond licensing board told us Chisholm's license has not been active for some time now. Mayer's license had been active since February.
The laws on apprehension in the state of Arkansas are clear. We can only arrest someone that has missed court, and we have active warrant on that person.
Investigators believe the two suspects were there to apprehend the victim's ex-husband, who is not in the home. A lieutenant with the Greene County Sheriff's Office has been terminated from his job. This comes after a federal indictment. Scott Pillow is facing charges of theft and government funds. He's currently out of jail. The Sheriff's Office says it's cooperating with authorities as the FBI investigates. We've learned the Jacksonville mayor is in no hurry to hire a new police chief. The former chief, John Franklin, resigned 2 weeks ago after Mayor Bob Johnson asked him to. Right now, an interim police chief is stepping in. Johnson hasn't said when he will start the hiring process. An organization dedicated to finding missing children is growing and expanding. The Morgan Nick Foundation had its grand opening of its new office space on Wednesday. It's been working out of a small home for almost 20 years. Now, thanks to a grant and donation, the foundation is able to expand its mission to not only help find missing children, but also missing adults.
It really hit me that, you know, this incredible work that we're doing and out of this beautiful building started out of tremendous tragedy and heartache of Morgan being taken.
Colleen Nick says the owners of the potting shed in Alma offered the new building to the foundation. The organization is renting it for just $1 a year for a 3-year lease. And a reminder that the missing persons case for Morgan Nick is still open today. She went missing at a ball field in Alma and hasn't been seen or heard from since. Here you can see a picture of her then on the left, and on the right is a rendering of what she may look like now. There is a $60,000 reward for anyone who has information leading to her recovery and the arrest and conviction of those responsible. Rallies were held at a number of schools in the Little Rock School District well before school started Wednesday.
What do we want? Local control! What do we want? Now!
The group 1LRSD organized a walk-in. This was to show support and solidarity for the district and the Little Rock Education Association. Teachers, students, and parents chanted, they cheered, and they spoke about why local control and the teachers union are so important. They hope the governor and the State Board of Education hears their message.
This is great to know that all of these people have a common interest in, and they support the teachers and what they're doing.
Many also wore red to show their support for LRSD. There was a rumor that teachers would strike, but that hasn't happened. A University of Arkansas professor designed a poll that found more Arkansans support gun laws and a border wall. The 21st annual Arkansas poll is one of the oldest public state polls in the nation. This year's questions focused on policies related to gun and immigration laws. The poll also included a variety of questions on how people feel about their elected representatives, their political affiliations, and life in the state.
First year in 2 decades that we saw more than a third of our respondents say, I'm a Republican. For a good number of years, particularly for the last decade, only about a quarter of people have said they are Republican.
The Arkansas poll was conducted between October 12th and October 24th. All you moms out there probably know the struggles of trying to breastfeed or pump in public or at work. Seems like there is never somewhere to go for privacy, but UAMS is changing that for whoever walks through its doors. Hillary Hunt has a look at the mom-approved upgrades.
Finding a place to breastfeed that's, not a bathroom stall or, that's disclosed.
Tiffany Henchy can laugh about it now.
Go into a bathroom stall and just hibernate in there, which is not real good.
But when it comes to pumping for this little bundle of joy,
if you don't pump on time, it messes with your schedule of milk.
There's no messing around with this Mama 3. And the Little Rock-based hospital, UAMS, gets that, which is why it looked like a construction zone.
To be able to have a private, secure, clean, safe place.
Crews putting together the hospital's newest addition for new moms, the Mama-Vapod.
Families, if they have smaller children, in a secure place where they can do that. There's plug-ins on either side.
Dr. Nirvana Manning says all moms have to do is download the Mama-Va app, and they gain access to the pod. Right now, the hospital has 2, each costing $22,000 apiece, but hopes for more.
Hopefully the need will be so great that we will be able to justify getting more throughout the hospital.
As for Tiffany, she thinks every hospital or business in the state should follow suit.
If they have the capability to do it, I think it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. That's from a breastfeeding mom.
And that was Hillary Hunt reporting. UAMS is the first hospital in the state with these and the only place in central Arkansas with the pods. Well, grab some purple, lace up your tennis shoes because the Walk to End Alzheimer's is this Saturday. The annual walk is one of the main fundraisers for the Alzheimer's Foundation. This year, it is at the Clinton Presidential Park. The Arkansas chapter says the money raised from the event is crucial to finding a cure.
We rely on our volunteers and our community at large to help us reach the many people that are living with this disease.
Registration begins at 9. The walk starts at 10:30. You can still